Hi guys, I'm back with a new video and an authentic Mughlai delicacy, Malai Kofta, a North Indian specialty originated from ancient Mughlai cuisine. You can pause the video and check for the ingredients. Also, if you are new, subscribe to my channel. So, let's begin. I have not added any measurements to salt and red chili so that you can add them up to your taste. Being from ancient cuisine, Mughlai food is characterized by rich and creamy curry which have a distinct aroma and taste of ground and whole spices. Malai kofta is best described as highly rich, delicious, creamy, savory dish. So, without wasting time, gather all your ingredients and let's get started with the recipe. In a pan, heat 1 tablespoon of oil and add butter. Melt the butter on low flame. Oil will prevent the butter from burning. After that, add all the whole spices in the butter, that is bay leaf, whole dried red chilies, cloves, black cardamom, green cardamom, and cook them until they give out a nice aroma. Add cumin and cook for a while. Spices will give a nice aroma to the gravy. On the other hand, butter will give a shine to the gravy. After that, add chopped onions and cook them slightly over medium flame. Once the onion change color to pink, add chopped ginger, chopped garlic and chopped green chilies to it. This should be done on medium flame to prevent burning. Add tomatoes to the mixture and cook for a while. After that, add cashew nuts to the mixture and saute them for 2 minutes. Add all the powder spices into the mixture, that is salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and cook them for a minute. After that, put 2 teaspoons of cumin powder and mix it with the mixture. Add a cup of water and mix it thoroughly. Add chopped green coriander to the mixture and cook it for 5 minutes with a lid. The idea is to turn cashews and tomatoes slightly mushy. Turn the gas of gravy off and let it cool down for some time. Till then, make kofta. To make kofta, in a 60-40 ratio, take cottage cheese, grated potato, and add ingredients which are chopped green chilies, chopped green coriander, chopped ginger, chopped garlic, and 2 teaspoons of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, salt, red chili powder, and 4 tablespoons of corn flour. Most of the flavor of kofta depends on the ratio of ginger and green chili, so try to keep them equal. Mix all the ingredients together to form a dough. Alongside, line a tray and spread the remaining corn flour onto it. Cut out small balls around 2 inches and roll them as shown. Make a deep impression in them and place a resin. Combine and roll again between your palms and your fingers as in demonstration. Roll into a ball and rub it gently on the lined plate and keep aside. Do the same with rest of the dough. Heat oil in a kadai and fry the kofta on medium flame. Let the kofta rest initially for 10 seconds. After that, stir it from sides with the help of a perforated spoon. If the kofta join together, push them with the back of a perforated spoon gently. Oil should not be too hot. Lukewarm will serve the purpose. If the kofta tend to break, add more corn flour in the dough accordingly. Fry the kofta till you achieve a light golden color. Plug in a mixer grinder and puree the gravy. Discard the bay leaf before making puree. Add a tablespoon of chopped dry fruits in the gravy and grind it once again. Pour the puree in a strainer and start to drain it out as in demonstration. After draining out, you will get a nice creamy velvet textured gravy. Heat the gravy gently over low flame in a pan and add half a cup of water to it. You will see the gravy has turned bright and creamy. After that, add a pinch of salt and sugar in the gravy. After that, add kasuri methi, chopped dry fruits and chopped green coriander in the gravy and cook for some time. Turn the gas off and add 1 tablespoon of cream in the gravy. This will prevent the cream from curdling. You can see that the gravy is very rich in color, creamy, and is velvety in texture. Here's a tip for you guys. Never cook koftas directly in the gravy as they can break or dissolve in it. Also, they can stick to the bottom of the pan. Always place the kofta and pour hot gravy over it. Now, plate it according to your desire. Here, I have used kasuri methi, coriander sprigs, chopped dry fruits, and cream. Also, comment what all can be added in the garnish of the recipe. And here we are done with authentic recipe to the Malai kofta from ancient Mughlai cuisine. Do like, share and comment on the video. Also, subscribe and ring the bell icon of the channel. Follow me on Instagram for future updates and recipes. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the video. We'll meet you soon with a new recipe.